Good morning, good morning. It's wonderful to have you all here and for our sixth mindful morning together. Come seated at your mat, palms facing down. Let's take a deep breath in, big sigh out. Deep breath in, big sigh out. Today we're going to be working with a mantra, Sa Ta Na Ma. That's part of a very powerful Kundalini Kriya, the Kirtan Kriya. It is a powerful Kriya mantra for change, for recognizing progression, steps, progress. It means Sa is birth, Ta is life, Na is death, and Ma is rebirth. So birth, life, death, rebirth. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So we're going to be working with that because today's theme is focused on taking action, small steps, fosters wisdom and builds courage. So this concept of that is taught through James Clear's Atomic Habits, BJ Fogg's Tiny Habits, is all about just doing, taking steps. B.K.S. Iyengar, founder of Iyengar Yoga, said, willpower is nothing but the willingness to do. So taking small steps. If you think about the Olympics or getting a job, people are showing up for the Olympics or a job interview, probably wanting the same thing. They don't want necessarily to not medal at the Olympics, or they don't want to go into the job interview hoping they don't get the job. So what is the difference between the person that wins the gold or medals or the person that gets the job? And that is a lot about the processes that they have, the little steps towards where they want to go, staying with it, being consistent. So today that is the mantra that you can either say out loud or think in your mind as you're breathing, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. So coming to our mat, just take a deep breath in. Steady, slow, long breath out. Bring your hands to your shoulders. Your forefingers are going to be over your shoulders, and then your thumb is back behind. And we are going to begin with taking a big stretch with your shoulders back, arching your back a little bit, waking it up with the breath in. With the breath out, you round your back, you bring your elbows together. So breath in, breath out. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. When you say the mantra, it takes care of your breath, or you can just think it in your mind and continue that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or finish off your round. Deep breath in, engage your root block, and release your hands. All right, bring your hands back. We're going to do some twists to the left and the right. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. Go at your own pace. Or breathing into the left, out to the right. finish your last 2 rounds of either the mantra or your breath, and then come to the center, deep breath in, pull your shoulder blades back, release your hands. Come on to your tabletop position, pressing firmly, and we're going to go ahead with cat-cow. So cow again is arching your belly to the floor. Cat is arching your back up. Or you can go soft, tough, na, na, soft, tough, na, na. Breath out is when you arch your back. Breath in is when your belly searches for the floor. Soft, tough, na, na, soft, tough, na, na, soft, tough, na, na. Come to a neutral spine. All right, so go ahead and lift your hips to the floor in a downward facing dog. Since it's early and our hamstrings are waking up, keep your knees bent a little bit, shift your bum to the left, to the right, and then come to a solid warrior one. Come up to your tippy toes, and we're going to do Kundalini push-ups to our mantra. So go ahead and bend down, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. If your shoulders and your wrists can't do that, come to table, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Go ahead and do 3 more, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. 3 more rounds, last one, sa, ta, na, ma. Solid downward dog, pushing in to your hands. Raise your right leg to the sky, stretch it up, point your toes, yearn for the back wall, stretch your hip open, splay it open, your right foot back behind you, and then swing it through in between your hands, and breathe into a solid warrior one, palms facing each other. Feet should be on railroad tracks, not a tightrope. So toe heel them to the left and the right so that you are solid in your base. And then to our mantra, we straighten our leg, sa, and back down into the bend, ta, straighten, na, bend, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. 2 more rounds on your own. And then finish in a solid warrior one. Deep breath in, stretching your fingertips tall, pressing into both of your feet firmly. Release your hands down to frame your front foot and step your foot back and then into a downward dog. Raise your left leg up to the sky, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then peel open your hip, dropping that left foot back behind you, stretching your hip flexors, and swing that foot in between your front hands. Rise up to a powerful warrior one, palms facing each other. Toe heel your feet so you're not on railroad tracks. Straighten your leg, soft, bend, ta, straighten, na, bend, na, soft, ta, na, ma, soft, ta, na, ma, soft, ta, na, ma. Go ahead and do 2 more on your own. Soft, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Come down to powerful warrior one. Stretch your fingertips up to the sky. And then release your hands down, frame your foot, step back into downward dog. And then tiptoe your feet to in front of your wrists and bring your heels together, feet out in a plie for some frogs. Come up onto your fingertips. And this is again where our legs are straight and we say sa. We come down, ta, up, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. If you're saying it in your head, you breathe in when your legs are straight, you breathe out when you come down. Two more full rounds. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Finish with your bottom down. Take a deep breath in. Straighten your spine. Crown facing, reaching towards the ceiling. Breath in. And then roll yourself all the way up, stand, arms overhead, palms up above in prayer pose, stretch, 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 and then release your hands down to the side. Beautiful. Remember, small, small steps. So bring your arms up overhead. We are going to do some calf lifts, palms facing up, forward, feet about hip distance apart. And we raise our calves, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Don't give up as we do this. Too often, James Clear in Atomic Habits says we give up before the magic happens. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Pull your belly into your spine so you're engaging your abs, strengthening. Sa, ta, na, ma. Do 3 more rounds on your own. You can do this. And then bring your heels down, arms stretching up. Breathe in, breathe out, and release your arms down to your side. All right, go ahead and bring your feet, about 2 to 3 feet in between, wide-legged stance, feet coming out, arms out to the side. Right hand meets left hand, sa, then hands down to the left foot, ta, up, na, ma. Left hand reaches for the right hand, sa, down, ta, up, na. Open your arms, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, ma. Bring around, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Last one, sa, ta, na, ma. Spread your arms open wide, deep breath in. With a breath out, release your hands down to your sides. Okay, coming back to calf lifts, arms up, palms facing forward. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Keep with it. Sa, ma, 3 more rounds, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Come on down, release your hands down to the sides, deep breath in, breath out. Step your feet about hip distance apart, hands at prayer pose. We're going to do some squats here. Sa, arms up, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. This next one, come down, sa, up, then to the left, ta, down, na, then to the right, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Only come down as far as you feel comfortable. So if you want to stay up a little bit higher, so 3 more rounds. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Last one. Sa, ta, na, ma. To the right. Come up, stretch overhead. Release your hands down. Take a deep breath in. Little, small, simple moves. It's how we make powerful changes. Step to the front of the mat. Swing your arms up and overhead. Reach, reach, reach. Hands up prayer above head. And then fold over. Halfway lift up. Press your hands into your shins. Straighten crown of your head all the way to hip to tailbone. And then release your hands down. Bend your knees. Press your hands in. Step back into plank. Right hand taps left shoulder. Sa, tap, left. Oh, sorry. Left hand, right hand taps left shoulder. Left hand taps right shoulder. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Really trying to stay solid in your core. 3 more rounds. Na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, ta, na, ma. Hold, 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 and then come all the way down to the ground. Hands next to shoulders. Push up to cobra. Deep breath in. Come up as far as you can. Keep those elbows close to the side of your body so you can push in and then release down. And come back to a child's pose. Wide kneed. Hands stretched out in front of you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Come forward to tabletop position. And then bring your fingertips back, heels touching for frogs. In Kundalini, they do 26 or 52. So we're going to just go in your respective homes for as many times as you can. You can do the mantra or to breath. So we straighten our legs to breathe in, sa. Bring our legs down, breathe out, ta. Lift up again, breathe in, or say, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Go as fast or as slow as you are able to. Breathe in, legs straight, breathe out, legs down. I think I'm at about 15, 16. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta. 3 more rounds. Sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Finish down. Take a deep breath in. And then roll yourself all the way up to stand, arms overhead. Beautiful. Bring your arms down to your sides. And press your thumb and point your finger into the Gaya Mudra. We're getting our heart rates up. Lift the left knee when you lift your arms. Sa, ta, no, ma, sa, ta, no, ma, sa, ta, no, ma. Little steps. And the willpower is just doing it. That's all that it is. Little steps and doing them. Sa, ta, no, ma, 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 sa, ta, no, ma. One more round. Sa, ta, no, ma. Bring your hands down to your side. Take 3 deep breaths in and out. Step to the front of your mat if you're not already there. Swing your arms up and overhead. Slight back bend. Oh, wake up that back. And then fold all the way forward. Halfway lift, pressing into your shins. And then place your hands down and either do a cobra or an upward dog if that's in your practice. Chaturanga down. Upward dog or cobra up. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Shift your hips to the sky to downward dog. Pressing into your hands, lift your toes up for some Kundalini push-ups. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. Sa, ta, na, ma. One more round. Sa, ta, na, ma. Downward dog, pressing into your hands. Beautiful. Put your right leg up to the sky. Let's stretch that hip open another time. Stretch, stretch, foot falling behind you. And then release that down. Bring your left leg up, 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 stretch, and then peel that hip open. Foot behind you. Feel that stretch. And then tiptoe your fingertips back to meet your feet. You guessed it. We're just going to do 10 little froggies here. So each of these little steps are creating power in our bodies, minds, and souls. So straighten your legs, sa, down, ta, up, na, down, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta, na, ma, sa, ta. Last one, sa, ta, na, ma. Come all the way down. Take a deep breath in, and then bring your fingertips back behind your bum and sit back on your seat. All right. For a moment, just wrap your arms around your legs. Bring your forehead to your knees, stretching. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Straighten your legs. Okay, we're going to do a seated spinal twist. Take your right foot and put it just next to your right thigh on the inside of your thigh. And then take your left arm and wrap it around that right knee, fingertips of your right hand back, and twist back behind you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. If you can, when you breathe in, think about elongating your spine up. When you breathe out, you're creating more space and you can twist a little bit more. Breath in, breath out. Breathe in is opening space. Breath out, you can twist a little more. Last breath in and out. And then release that leg, shake that leg out a little bit. Left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Right arm wraps around the front of your knee and you twist to the left, up on your back hand, fingertips. Breath in, elongate. Breath out, just think more twist, more space. Three more deep breaths in and out. Release that leg, shake the legs out. Either from the side of the mat that you're on or the long side, spread your legs out wide. And then we are going to reach forward and either grab our calves or our toes and then just stretch forward. Leaning into that stretch. Take another deep breath in, expand, and then when you breathe out, just lean in deeper to it. Okay, rise up. We're going to do Leithner stretch to the mantra. So that is, we lean into the left leg, sa, come up, ta, to the right, na, na, sa, ta, na, na. This is a powerful, well-known Kundalini pose, Leithner stretch. Breathe in at the center, breathe out when you go to the left, breathe into the center, breathe out when you go to the right. Or do it to the mantra. If you're flexible enough, you can have your fingertips touching your toes, wrap around your toes, but I am not there this early. So, we'll do 3 more rounds. So, ma, sa, ma. Come up to center. Bring your feet together, soles touching. Grab your feet. Just wrap your hands around your feet and let's do some butterfly drops, waking up that inner bosom and thighs. Deep breaths in and out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down, release your feet, come into an easy pose. We're going to do part of the Kirtan Kriya. So as you sit there, I'm going to just explain what you'll do with your fingers. Very powerful Kriya. They've done studies on MRIs on the brain and what's happening as it lights up to this. So, and this is a great stress reliever as well. If you're walking around the store, driving, if you have a free hand, you press your pointer finger to the thumb, sa, middle finger to the thumb, ta, ring finger to the thumb, na, pinky to the thumb, ma, sa, ta, na, ma. Pressing firmly in. Close your eyes in your position. You can have your hands just resting on your thighs. And we begin fingertips, sa, ta, na, ma. Pointy, sa, middle, ta, ring, na, pinky, na, ma. Sa, na, na, sa, sa, na, na, sa, na, na, sa, na, na, sa, na, na. Drop in for about 30 seconds on your own, just breathing deeply, saying the mantra out loud, filling your mind. Pressing firmly into each finger. Sa, sa, na, na, sa, sa, na, na. Birth, life, death, rebirth. Birth, life, death, rebirth. Finish your last 2 rounds. And relax your hands. Take a deep breath in. Long, slow breath out. Right, bring some hitchhiker thumbs pressing firmly into the pads of your hands. Bring your arms out wide. And for a couple minutes, we are going to do this to the mantra in our mind. We spin our wrists and fingers backwards. Sa, ra, na, na, sa, ra, na, na. This is building strong nerves and capacity to stay with what is uncomfortable, to stay with what we want through small, small means is how great things are accomplished. Keep spinning, stay with it. Stay with it. We have a minute and a half left. Keep spinning. Don't give up before the magic happens with your goals. With it. In 5 seconds. Focus on the mantra. Focus on your third eye point. Sa, ra, na, na, sa, ra, na, na, sa, ra, na, na. 15 seconds. Sa, ra, na, na, sa, ra, na, na. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake your arms out. Beautiful. Powerful. Small steps. Come to lie down on your back in Shavasana pose. Palms facing up. Feet just relaxed out. Deep breath in and out. Just on your own. Relax your jaw, your tongue, hips, pelvis, feet. Totally relax, and let me just share our intention. Quote, willpower is nothing but the willingness to do. Our intention, I take small and powerful steps towards a full and contented life. So habit stacking, really recommend reading BJ Fogg's book and James Clear's book, Atomic Habits. Habit stacking is the act of adding a new behavior with something you already do. So basically, it's a way of tapping into the power of already ingrained neural pathways. I brush my teeth. I go to the bathroom. I walk through the front door. And adding something new on where you're essentially drafting, Viking term, drafting off of the power of something that's already ingrained in your life to create a new habit. So you wake up in the morning, you want to start reading books at night, or get through some books. You get out of bed, you take a book, the book you're reading, you put it on your pillow. So when you come home that night, you know, okay, I read before I go to bed. You brush your teeth, you want to get buff, you do 5 push-ups after you brush your teeth. For me, meditating was pairing coffee with meditation. So they came after one another. So what I would like you to do is think about some of your solid habits you already do without even thinking about it. You do them. And then think about the goal or where you're trying to go. And try and see how you could pair some little tiny steps to move towards where you want to go with something ingrained already. So give some thought to that. Remember, when you are wanting to create change, if you're overwhelmed in the situation, drop into that sa, ta, na, ma. I walk around grocery stores in my mind or saying it out loud, sa, ta, na, ma. Rub your palms together at heart center while you're laying down. Create some brisk heat. Bring your hands, prayer pose, to your heart center, pressing your thumbs into your sternum. You will close with a long sa and a short na. Comes from the similar verbiage, sounds familiar, but sat nam in this context is truth is my identity. I dwell in and am truth. So deep breath in. Sa. Nam. Satnam, namaste. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next Tuesday, 6:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Congrats on 3 full weeks of mindful mornings.